Right now at noon, former President Trump is the Republican nominee for a third time. What a new poll is showing between him and President Biden. Plus, the ripple effects from a historic computer outage continue across the country and around the globe. The impact on air travel and other industries, and what caused the breakdown. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining News 3 Now at noon. I'm Michelle Renee Quinn. We begin with former President Donald Trump capping off the Republican National Convention last night. Trump spoke for more than an hour and a half, the longest acceptance speech in U.S. history. Trump started off his speech recounting the assassination attempt on his life last week. You could hear a pin drop in the arena as he described the moment he was hit by a bullet. Trump only mentioned President Biden's name twice, but continually decried what he calls the incompetent and failed leadership in the White House.
If you took the 10 worst presidents in the history of the United States, think of it, the 10 worst, added them up, they will not have done the damage that Biden has done.
The delegates on hand say they saw a candidate who is more humble and are confident of a victory in November.
Well, I was very pleased he didn't do any Biden bashing.
I'm so excited, ready to go back and get Trump to vote in November.
A new CBS News poll shows Trump pulling ahead of Biden both nationally and in the critical battleground states that will decide the election. Republicans are hoping to use the convention's setting to their advantage. Wisconsin is widely seen as a crucial state in this election, but the Badger State has not always sided with Trump as much as other Republicans. The nominee lost the 2016 primary in this state to Ted Cruz, and Trump has always been at odds with some Wisconsin Republicans. That includes Assembly Speaker Robin Vos. We spoke with Vos at the convention, and he focused more on the election at hand than his past with Trump.
So I think that if you just compare the two records, people are going to have a pretty obvious choice, and hopefully Donald Trump can unify the country, show that after the assassination attempt we need to tone down the rhetoric.
Vos also says Wisconsin has, quote, shown itself super well during the convention. Meanwhile, calls for President Biden to give up his re-election bid are growing. Many senior-ranking White House and Biden campaign officials now privately believe the president must step aside soon. That's according to more than 24 sources with knowledge of the matter. A Democratic governor in touch with party officials says, quote, the next 72 hours are big and, quote, this can't go on much longer. Some sources worry Biden isn't getting good information about his poll numbers.
There is a process. As chaotic as some people think it is, it's much favorable to Trump's second term.
Some sources say Biden has become increasingly isolated, but a White House spokesperson says the president hasn't changed his team. His campaign insists he's staying in the race and has a chance to win. Turning to the weather, dry conditions expected to continue for now. First Warn meteorologist Kelly Slifka has a look at your certified most accurate forecast.
Yeah, nice Friday for us. You know, we've been enjoying some really nice, comfortable temperatures, actually kind of cool in the mornings and mild afternoons. And that's what we got today. It's going to be a little bit warmer this afternoon. We do have a few cumulus clouds that have popped up, kind of like what we've seen the last couple of days as we look at our Edgewater sky cam. Low temperatures this morning got down to 56. Once again, one of those nights where you can keep those windows open overnight because of the cool and dry conditions. And as mentioned, we do have some of these cumulus clouds developing with the heating of the afternoon, but that's all we can expect today. So all in all, it should be a nice Friday for us. Saturday looking like another beautiful day as temperatures get close to 80. Noticing the winds are going to be light this weekend, only about 5 miles per hour on Saturday, about 5 to 10 miles per hour on Sunday. Later in the day on Sunday, we can't rule out a couple of showers and storms rolling in, but these will be widely scattered. We're not expecting widespread rains. Dew point temperatures, you got to remember, earlier in the week, we had dew point temperatures in the 70s. This morning, and this afternoon now, we're in the 50s, so very comfortable, dry conditions out there. Winds are light, only about 7 mile per hour winds currently. We are looking at some sunshine continuing into a Saturday, a mix of clouds and sun, and some of those showers rolling in, it looks like later in the day on Sunday. Otherwise, as we go into next week, temperatures pretty seasonable in the lower 80s. Right now, we're sitting in the mid-70s most areas. Currently at the airport, 75, 76 in Middleton. We'll call for partly sunny skies today as temperatures get into the upper 70s, close to 80. Winds will be light out of the southwest, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. We'll talk more about those rain chances going into the weekend coming up in about 15 minutes.
Thanks, Kelly. A global technology outage has disrupted companies around the world, including airlines, banks, and hospitals. The cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike says the outage related to Microsoft cloud-based services was not caused by a security incident nor cyber attack. CBS News correspondent Bradley Blackburn is at LaGuardia Airport in New York with the fallout.
Long lines and confused passengers filled airports around the world, from Newark in New Jersey to Pittsburgh and Chicago, even India and Hong Kong.
We were hoping that when we got here, it would not be canceled, but it is canceled.
Thousands of flights were canceled or delayed. The FAA says Delta, American, United, and Allegiant Airlines were all grounded for a period.
They said, don't worry, all the flights are delayed. That's what they told me.
The outage hit Australia particularly hard, closing down stores and forcing news outlets off the air for hours. It also affected IT systems used by the Paris Olympics Organizing Committee. The cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike says it was caused by a faulty update to computers running Microsoft Windows.
We identified this very quickly and rolled back this particular content file. Obviously, many organizations are impacted.
The problem caused airlines to lose access to check-in and booking services during this busy time of summer vacations.
Airlines are starting to recover, but there are going to be some pain points over the next 24, probably to 48 hours.
The outage highlights the world's dependence on software from a limited number of providers.
It can cause cascading outages, not just for the people who are direct CrowdStrike consumers, but for those that rely on other people that rely on CrowdStrike.
The Points Guy recommends if your flight was delayed or canceled to check with your airline and credit card company you use to book in case you're entitled to reimbursement for food or hotel stays. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Some hospitals and doctors were also affected by the outage, including Britain's National Health Service, which lost access to its appointment and patient record system. To some good news now, Wisconsin's Department of Workforce Development says Wisconsin's seasonally adjusted unemployment rate held steady and is over a full percentage below the national unemployment rate. Now, those numbers are 2.9% compared to the national unemployment rate of 4.1%. This makes for a record high of 3,048,600 people employed in Wisconsin. 9,400 of those come from the increase in non-farm jobs, 6,700 from private sector jobs, and that's based on place of work data. Governor Evers says this is because they spent the last 5 years making strategic investments to strengthen our state's workforce. Still ahead for us this afternoon, why Bissell is recalling more than 3 million handheld steam cleaners. Plus, National Ice Cream Day is this weekend, where you'll be able to snag some sweet deals.
Let the design team at Wanakee Furniture ETC turn your design dreams into reality. With customized solutions and quality products, our passion and expertise will help turn your room into a dream space.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
There's nothing we haven't seen and nothing we can't fix. Just recently, a person backed into the garage door like our commercial. Oh, it definitely happens. Here at Precision, we get in, get out the same day, and we'll leave you with a quality repair.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Hi. Deprioritized.
But it's a work call.
Oh, a work call? Oh, deprioritized.
T-Mobile home internet relies on cell phone towers, so when their network gets busy,
not the fridge, come on.
You can be deprioritized.
It's too bad, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Forget T-Mobile cell phone internet. Get home internet that puts you first. Get Spectrum.
Some things are big, others are huge. It's Empire Today's half-price sale. Get $2,400 of flooring for $1,200, $5,200 for an amazing $2,600. That's half the price of your entire purchase. Shop for carpet, hardwood, vinyl, and laminate right from home and have it professionally installed. Don't miss Empire's half-price sale. Schedule now.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
After long-standing efforts from Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin, 3 of the 4 biggest pharmaceutical companies say they're going to start capping the prices of their inhalers.
They used to charge families like ours $600 a month for an inhaler, even though they cost less than $5 to make. So Tammy Baldwin fought the drug companies, and she won. Now, Hadley's inhaler costs $35, and we're breathing easier.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message. I don't work for the drug companies. I work for you.
Get an 11% rebate on everything now at Menards. Take on outdoor cleaning projects easily with a Snapper pressure washer. They have the power for making short work of any job. This 3,000 PSI gas pressure washer is just $279.99 after rebate. Need more power? This 3,200 PSI model is designed for high performance and high pressure output. Right now, only $364.89 after 11% rebate at Menards. America's #1 home improvement retailer for customer satisfaction.
Save big money at Menards.
Rest comfortably with brands you can trust at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Create a unique and stylish room with made-in-the-USA products from companies like Smith Brothers of Bern. Select from a wide variety of sofas at a great price.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Netflix says it added 8 million subscribers from April through June of this year. That's a more than 30% increase compared to the same period last year. It comes as the video streaming platform has cracked down on password sharing among users. Bissell is recalling more than 3 million handheld steam cleaners due to potential burn threats to owners. The company says it has received nearly 200 reports of hot water or steam spewing from the product, with more than 150 reports of minor burns. Consumers are cautioned to stop using the recalled product and to contact Bissell for a refund or credit. And ice cream, you scream for National Ice Cream Day deals this weekend. Several major frozen treat chains, including Carvel, Dairy Queen, and Dippin' Dots, are offering promotions all weekend long for customers. Some deals are only available through the company's apps. Cold Stone Creamery has released limited-time ice cream floats and a fudge sundae to celebrate. National Ice Cream Day is Sunday, July 21st. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
At the noon hour, Dow Jones is down. NASDAQ is also down, and S&P are also down. Our call for action volunteers are in the building taking your consumer complaints and taking action on your behalf. Volunteers are here every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can call for action at 608-270-2833 or submit a claim anytime at channel3000.com/call-for-action. And we have today's ad prices straight ahead and are kicking off the tracking of your first warn weather forecast. Then, later on, live at 4, travel forecasts predict this will be one of the busiest summers for driving on record. Wendy Gillette will share some ideas on some of the best drink and food trails around the nation.
Need furniture? Black Friday deals are on now at Ashley. Get store-wide savings and incredible doorbusters and closeouts while supplies last. Plus low monthly payments with special financing for 60 months. Only at Ashley.
Sup? You need some windows? Hum!
Oh, you need windows, yes you do!
Hey folks, you call the experts? Increase your curb appeal and save big this summer with free installation on windows, siding, doors, and roofing. Plus, no interest for 5 years. And we'll get it done Feldco fast. Free installation ends soon. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
If you're watching this Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance commercial, there's a good chance that you're alive. And if you're not, well, this may not be of interest to you. Now, I know what you're thinking. Life insurance? I'm going to live forever. Death is what happens to other people. Well, for the sake of argument, let's assume you're wrong and that someday you won't be watching TV anymore. I know it's not easy to talk about, so I'll do the talking. If you're 50 plus and alive, you can apply for Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance with guaranteed acceptance, regardless of your health. And since this life insurance is guaranteed, you don't have to get a medical exam. In fact, you don't even have to fill out a health questionnaire. For a free quote, just call 800-387-9724. Then when you stop, if you stop watching TV, your family can use the insurance money to help cover your final expenses or anything else. For a free quote, call today, 800-387-9724. Your kids already inherited your ears, allergies, and questionable singing voice. Don't make them inherit your final expense tab, too.
Need a better better night's sleep? Black Friday deals are here at Ashley. Get up to a $300 MasterCard rewards card with select mattress, foundation, or adjustable base purchases, and special financing for 60 months. Only at Ashley.
You have a consumer issue and you keep getting the runaround. Need help?
It's call for action to help me. Nobody else did.
Contact our team by phone or on channel3000.com. Call for action only on News 3 Now. Moving forward for you.
You never know who you're helping by sharing your story.
Don't let nobody hold you down.
And like people think y'all look alike.
You could be our son.
I love Jennifer. Jennifer Hudson, weekdays at 3 on WISC-TV. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Welcome back. Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report is out of the radio barn today, but here are your farm numbers. It's 12:16, time for a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Meteorologist Kelly Slivka is on the weather patio.
Yeah, beautiful Friday afternoon now. We've got quite a bit of sunshine. Temperatures just a little bit warmer, but still very comfortable. The humidity remains low. The winds are fairly light as well. The birds are chirping. Can't ask for much better. We have a high pressure overhead or just off to our east right now, and that's taking some of the cooler air with it. You do see that storm system over South Dakota. That's a system that's going to meander slowly toward our area. So some of the northwestern counties by tomorrow afternoon can't rule out a spotty shower. And then on Sunday, that system does give most of southern Wisconsin a little bit better opportunity of seeing some showers. It's not going to be a washout by any means, but we're going to have to dodge some rain toward the end of the weekend. Otherwise, enjoy today with the sunshine that we have right now. Temperatures are expected to climb up close to 80 this afternoon, and it's going to be a very comfortable evening again. Maybe not as cool as it's been over the last couple of evenings, but we will drop through the 60s pretty quickly after dark tonight. So we will see some sunshine continue right into Saturday. As we go into Sunday, we can't rule out some of these showers rolling on in. This is not going to be widespread, but these are going to be some random showers with that storm system coming in from the west. It's a really weak system, and it looks like we will stay seasonable next week, but also more chances of some showers and storms. But what else is new this summer so far? All right, it will start to turn a little bit more humid as well as we go through the weekend into early next week. Nothing drastic, not those dew points in the 70s like we had earlier this week, but dew point temperatures in the low to mid 60s starting out next week, and that will lead to some scattered showers and storms. Our future track, noticing temperatures in the upper 70s, getting close to 80 this afternoon. We'll look at partly sunny skies. All in all, a beautiful Friday for us with light winds. Tonight, we will start to see a little bit more cloud cover rolling on in as temperatures drop in the upper 50s to around 60. Still nice enough that you can probably keep those windows open. Tomorrow afternoon, can't rule out a few showers. You know, some of these creeping into right along the Mississippi River, maybe toward the Dells, Camp Douglas. Can't rule out a spotty shower, but most of us should stay dry as we climb into the lower 80s. Now, as we go into Sunday, that system moves a little bit closer to us, so that'll bring us some widely scattered showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm. Not a complete washout, but once again, we're going to have to keep an eye to the sky as we go into the later part of the weekend. All right, this is what's really unusual because typically the southern plains, they're just baking hot, just dry conditions, temperatures flirting with 100. That is not going to be the case in our 6 to 10 day forecast. Unusually mild or warm weather is expected to move out of the west into the northern plains. In fact, I was looking at some of the computer models. Some areas in northern Minnesota, South Canada could be in the mid to upper 90s by this time next week. So unusual weather, and the reason why is going to be dry out up in the northern plains, but the southern plains expecting some rain. That's why it's going to stay rather cool for this time of July. All right, we're sitting in the mid 70, 75 right now in Madison and across Dane County. That's pretty common. We've got 75 right now in Cottage Grove and also down in Stoughton. Our first warm forecast, 78 today, 80 tomorrow, 81 on Sunday. We'll be in the low 80s next week, but we do have those scattered showers on Sunday. Not a complete washout and no big system coming our way. These are going to be some diurnal, basically afternoon heating, shower and thunderstorms popping up throughout much of next week. Temperatures do warm up a little bit as we go into next weekend back in the mid-80s.
Well, it sounds like I can turn my air off for a little bit now.
Yeah, I think we've got another day or so. You know, if you're tough like you are, you can maybe keep it off for a couple more days.
All right, thanks, Kelly. Maybe for next week, those who are enduring that heat, they might want some ice. And when you're having a cold drink this summer, you may not pay much attention to the ice cubes in your glass. But some people consider ice a luxurious commodity and are willing to pay top dollar for a certain kind of cube. Michael George shows us what makes premium ice so special.
An ice cube is just an ice cube, right? Not if you're a top cocktail bar or restaurant. Many bartenders believe the perfect drink starts with the perfect ice cube. Crystal clear, properly shaped, and most important of all, large.
Bigger ice melts slower.
Richard Boccato is owner of 100-Weight Ice in New York, where he produces premium ice for bars, restaurants, and even weddings and special events. Boccato started out as a bartender. He was inspired to start the business for one simple reason.
I wanted my cocktails to be better.
What makes this ice so special is how they make it. It all starts in these tanks.
We have pumps that are pushing the water around inside each chamber where the ice is freezing, which doesn't allow bubbles, impurities, or anything else to freeze within the block, lending it a crystal clear aspect.
The water is frozen over 2 days. Then a hoist lifts each 300-pound block out. That's when the real work starts. Inside a 20-degree freezer, workers cut the ice into whatever shape the customer wants. It can be cubes, spheres. They can even embed flowers inside ice or carve out custom designs. They made this one for us. The end result, ice cubes that are unique, don't melt too quickly.
The taste is also exemplary.
And transform the most overlooked cocktail ingredient into something cool. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
100-Weight Ice doesn't just serve businesses. They say anyone can order custom designed ice. And get your appetite ready because Restaurant Week is almost here. From July 21st to 26th, Restaurant Week will showcase Madison's diverse culinary scene. At this semi-annual event, 35 local restaurants offer 3-course dinner menus starting at $30, with lunch available at select locations for $20. 5 restaurants, La Polera Colombiana, Sushi Lover, Les Delicias de Agua, Mishki Cocina Peruana, and Summer House Grill and Bar are making their Restaurant Week debut this year. Howard's in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen making some ideas of what to do with fresh peaches.
If you love fresh peaches, you must be one happy camper. Because right about now, our stores and farmers markets are starting to get in some super sweet and super juicy peaches. They're so juicy that when you bite into them, the juice runs down your chin. And for those of you who like to bake, there's so much you can do with these. If you're looking for a really easy old-fashioned peach recipe, no worries. We have a southern peach cobbler that's amazing and is waiting for you on our website. Or if you're more of a cake kind of person, then let me recommend our peachy pound cake. It's rich, buttery, and loaded with chunks of fresh peaches. Another way to turn all those peaches into gold is to toss them in a slow cooker with some sugar, butter, lemon, vanilla, and a few spices and let them simmer. Then add a bit of tapioca to thicken it up and voila, you end up with fresh peach butter that's blue ribbon worthy. And whether you slather this on freshly baked biscuits or top your French toast with it, boy, are you gonna be in for a burst of flavor. To get the recipe for our summer's best peach butter, which has a hint of cinnamon and vanilla, plus the recipe for the cobbler and the pound cake, simply visit our website. I'm Howard of the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, and I'm glad today I got to share a few peachy keen ways for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Well, I might have to check out that cobbler recipe, but when we come back, the George Vitense Golf Academy shows us some tips when out on the course.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
We all share the same roads, but when an accident happens, we don't always share the same consequences. Gruber Law Offices has been winning for people injured in truck accidents for more than 35 years. One call, that's all.
It's time for the grooviest event of the summer. You'll be feeling good at the Wisconsin State Fair, presented by U.S. Cellular, August 1st through the 11th.
Rewards Club members at Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison can get a ticket for a promotional drawing by visiting the Rewards Club booth. Promotional drawings can be either physical or virtual tickets. Physical tickets will be placed in a drawing barrel, while virtual tickets can be redeemed at a promotional kiosk. Visit Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison and grab your tickets at the Rewards Club booth today.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison.
Who is she talking to?
You can hear that chain going around, bringing your door up, the springs, if they're moving, the shaft. Hey, Madison, your garage door isn't supposed to be loud. Here at Precision, we can make it a whole lot quieter.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Madison Magazine's Summer Restaurant Week is here. Over 40 restaurants will showcase 3-course meals from $30. Plus, enjoy the perfect pairings with wine and more from Delicato Family Wines and Frederick Wildman & Sons. Check our online guide on MadisonMagazine.com to see which places offer takeout and dine-in. Save the dates, July 21st through 26th. Madison Magazine's Summer Restaurant Week, where good times and great meals come together. Presenting sponsor, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Coal Fund, and supporting sponsor, Roth Cheese.
Like a lot of things, people come in all different sizes. That's why Slumberland invented the Any Size One Low Price Mattress Sale. Right now, for our anniversary, no matter what size mattress you want, twin, full, queen, or king, you pay just one low price. Get this memory foam for just $99. Any size, just $99. Want it thicker? Any size, just $169. Even thicker? Any size, just $199. Any size, one low price mattress sale. Only at Slumberland.
When a truck accident happens, the results can be catastrophic. Our dedicated and proven team is here to help, and there's never a fee until we win. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Welcome back. If you're looking to better your golf game, the George Vitense Golf Academy is providing tips to help you lower your score. Here's Joel Weitz showing us the importance of feeling the club head.
Today, I'm talking about the importance of feeling the club head in the golf swing. Let's look at an example of something else. I have this lanyard with my keys on there, and staying centered here, fairly centered, I just keep that thing swinging around. I can really feel that weight. Let's translate that to the golf club now. When I stay centered in the golf swing, turning back, I can really feel that club head as I swing up. But if I sway, it will be hard to feel that club swing up there. Same is true on the forward swing. If I move my hips out or lunge forward, it'll be hard to feel that club head. Now, putting it all together, when I stay centered, just rotating back, I'll feel that club swing up. As I turn through, I will feel it swing up on the other side. I'm Joel Weitz, PGA professional. Improve your play the fundamental way.
That's all the time we have for now. Thanks for watching News 3 Now at noon. We'll be back with Live at 4. Have a great weekend.